Excellent morning, everyone. Excellent morning to every one of us. We're all highly welcome to this morning's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we doing? Happy weekend, happy weekend, happy weekend. So today we're going to be discussing and showing us 7 resistant band exercises to tone your arms, okay? So we're going to be discussing and also showing you 7 resistant band exercises that you can use to tone your arms. So you're welcome this morning. Happy weekend. If you've joined me live, you can greet so I can welcome you. If you've joined me live, you can greet so I can welcome you to this morning's broadcast. Remember that wellness is a necessity for good life. And whatever saves you pain is great gain, okay? So make sure you embrace wellness, because that's how you can have the best of life. And whatever will save you pain, make sure you get the gain from it, okay? All right, you're all highly welcome. Today we are going to be looking at 7 band exercises for toning your arms, okay? And remember, again, we are on other social media platforms: TikTok Aging with Grace, YouTube Aging with Grace, and of course Facebook Aging with Grace. Feel free to follow us, share, like, comment, and also ask questions, okay? You're all highly welcome to this morning's broadcast. So resistant band exercises is no secret that they are there and that they are easy to use and they are very, very versatile, okay? Now let me show you the bands that I have. So there are different bands like I showed us last week that you can have. And they come, I have my pouch here with me today. They come in a pouch and they come in different weights, okay? Or sizes, however you want to say they are. Like I said, they come in super lights, okay? Can have this and use it for your exercises that we're going to show you today, okay? I'll show you how to use the band for all the exercises, okay? And then we also have the lights. This super light, the first one, we have the light. Like I'm going to show you an exercise today that is bow and arrow. That's what I'm already doing, okay, with this. Then we also have the medium. So the higher it goes, the more difficult it is to pull. So you can start with a medium size or a low strength, and then you keep increasing. Heavy, to pull heavy the way I pull this one now, you see that it's difficult, but some people who are really experts in it are able to pull it the way I pulled the lighter one, okay? So you can actually create a full body workout or exercises, or you can just do your resistant band for your arm only. Last week I showed us the full body exercises using resistant bodies, but today I'm going to really major on the arm, because many of us, we need to reduce this. We need to reduce the fat that is being deposited or that has been deposited on our arms. They are not very good. Remember that visceral exercise at middle age, menopausal age, we need to work on it. And it's not something you do once and for all. It's a daily thing that you do. So if you've joined me live, you can greet so I can welcome you to this morning broadcast, and let's share. Let's share. Let's share out to friends. Let's share out to family members. Let's share out to everyone. Why am I not seeing myself here? I'm live now. Hey, I'm live. Why is it not showing you on Aging with Grace? Haba. See this Aging with Grace. So it's on the, or did I go live on my story only? Is it possible? Hello, Ijomo Foma, you're welcome. Raymond, you're welcome. How are you, Raymond? How is school? All right, so let's share. If you've joined me live, Kindly share with me. Share with me so that others can join us. Share to your story, share to the group where you belong, so that people can join us this morning. All right. Like I said, resistance band exercise can actually help you with your arms. So all the exercises I'm going to be doing today, like this one I've shown us, you can just hold it and you're doing what you need to do. But for this, you roll it on your hand and you can see this is really light, okay? This is it. But the important thing is not how painful it is, but how very effective it is for you. So resistance band exercises for arms can be great for not only building your strength, but also increasing mobility and flexibility in your upper arm. There are some people, when you tell them shout hallelujah in church, they will just stop laying because they can't actually raise their hands. They can't actually raise their hands. You know, your hand is supposed to go all anywhere you want it to go. It's supposed to actually go. So these resistance exercises will help you make sure that your hands are doing what they are supposed to do, okay? And they are not painful, they are not stiff. So moves like the resistance band pull apart, okay? Overhead, resistance band, stretch, and also resistance band push up can loosen your shoulder. Okay, you see, when we talk about overhead, you see it goes up, so it loosens your shoulder. And then when we also talk about the stretch, it also loosens your shoulder. So for people who are having cervical spondylosis, joint pains on the upper shoulder, arm osteoarthritis and things like that, these are some of the exercises you need to start doing so that it can help you, okay? It will help loosen it and also reduce tension after a whole day's work. Some of us, we find out that we sit like this on the computer, we sit like this on our phones, we sit up in several ways that is bringing tension to our shoulders, our arms and things like that. So these resistance band exercises can help loosen up and actually help you to have the best that you can have. So I'm going to be showing you 7 resistance band exercises today. This is not a very long video, and you will do each exercise in order of 10 to 12 reps. I'm just going to show you the samples, but you do them according to like 10 to 12 reps. That's repetitions that you will do the exercises. And remember again, don't say no pain, no gain. Don't say no pain, no gain. If you're having pains already and you want to do your exercises, it should not stop you. Get your aloe heat lotion, or you can mix it with your MSM gel, and then make sure you massage or get somebody to rub you all over the shoulder places before you start, so that as you're also doing the exercises, the cream with the aloe vera in it is going 7 layers deep, so that it can also help the synovial fluid there and also help massage all those places for you on its own, okay? So as you do the exercises, so, and then if possible, like when I do my arm exercises in the morning, I don't have any resting period. And do you know, this morning I did like 45 minutes of arm exercises, different, you know, styles and ways, and I made sure I didn't have rest. If I'm going up overhead and it begins to pain me, I go sideways so that I can relax the overhead muscles, that the muscles that help my hand to go overhead. You know, if I start having pains on the ones that help me with the side or middle one, I will go down, okay? I go down so that I can relax. So I don't have any resting period. If you want to have very effective and very profitable arm exercises, try not to have any resting period. Okay, so what you do is to change from one style to the other so that the other side relaxes when you're doing it, okay? And then you do the entire circle 2 to 3 times for a complete upper body workout. That's how you do it. So if you which I also advise you, that you integrate this arm exercises into your full body workout, you can select 5 to 6 of the ones I'm going to show you today, okay? of the ones I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you seated resistance band bicep curl, resistance band pull apart, staggered stance resistance band row, resistance band tricep kick back. Don't mind all the names, just learn them. And if you need to get back to see the samples, come back to this video. And then your single arm lateral raise with static hold, and then single leg resistant band deadlifts. Okay, so these are all the ones we're going to be doing today. All right, so I can see that it's showing my back already. I just hope it's when I stand up that it can show the upper part of my body too. I pray it does. All right, so the first one we're going to be doing today is going to be our seated resistance band bicep curl. And for that, if you know you're having pains in your body, rub your cream on your legs, on your arms also. Okay, so for that, I'm going to, let me see if the middle one will help come up, the one that will help come up, because for here you will take it up and down. You will take your band, you will take your resistance band up, and then you also take it down to help. You raise it all the way to your arm, and then you come down to your knee level. So you sit on a chair bench or stool, and then with your feet wide apart, you place one end of your resistance band under your foot, like one end like this under your foot, and then you hold the other end with your right hand or your left hand, depending on the leg you're working with, while resting your right elbow on your right thigh. Okay, so then you may now need to lean forward slightly to achieve this starting position. Okay, and focus on keeping your core engaged. So when we talk about keeping your core engaged, you breathe in and hold your core tight, hold your abs tight, and then also lift your hand, and you can, like I said, rest your hand gently on your left thigh, and then you will slowly go up and down. I'll just show you. So this is the chair. Be sure that I'm busy. Okay, let me move backward a bit more. So I'm putting my resistance band. You can see my resistance band. It's on my leg. You put it under your leg and you put it down. So you're going to rest your elbow. Okay, this is not long enough. Let me use the flexible one. Let me just use the flexible one so that it can be long enough. So I'm using my right arm, and then I'm putting the resistance band on my left leg. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to hold the resistance band, and I'm putting this my arm on my, I'll relax it on my, I'll relax it on my, you, like I told you, you come forward a bit. When you come forward a bit, make sure your legs are a bit apart, and then you now raise the resistance band and then bring it lower. Don't go lower than where your knee is. The lowest you can go with the band is where your knee is, and when you're pulling it, pull it almost to your, as if it's getting to your shoulder. Okay, so let's go. And remember, I say you take like 10 repetitions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me show us the other side so we can see and understand. So I'm using my leg to hold the resistance band, and I'm putting it on my left leg. Okay, let me try my other arm. You know, whatever you do on one side, you have to do it on the other side, on the opposite side also. So this one, I put my arm, I lean forward a bit, and then I put my arm, I hold the resistance band, and then I go. Don't go lower than your knee. Wherever it stops, it's like your knee like this, and then you come up to see if it gets to your shoulder. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And remember, when you've done it on your right hand, and then you go over and also do on the left hand. I started with the right hand, and then I showed us the left hand. So that's how to go. If you're getting value, please put it there that you're getting value. Hello, Ijoma, Stanley, Olujumoke, Victoria, Mercy, Ozioma, you're all highly welcome. Welcome to this morning's broadcast. Like I said, we are looking at 7 resistance exercises that can help you tone your arm, or what people call Christian mother's arm. Okay, all right, so we've done the first one, and the first one we did is the seated resistant band bicep curls. Then the second exercise we're going to be doing will be the resistant band pull apart. Okay, so this one you will stand with your feet high hip, and you put your legs apart, and you raise your straight arm to your chest height. Okay, and then you pull, and then the band should have its small amount of, you know, tension. So I'm going to use this. I usually like this flexible one because it goes any length you want it to go. Okay, so you put it like this, and then you now come and pull apart. So this one will also work your shoulder, your chest, and your back. So this second resistance band pull apart is going to work your shoulder, your chest, and also your back. So I'm going to show you right now standing. I hope it shows me standing. If it doesn't show me standing, I'm going to sit to do this. But it's better that you stand to do this exercise. So that's me. Okay, so you put it on your shoulder side. Make sure it's about your breast portion, and then you pull, and then you come back. Okay, so relax, and you take up to like 10 to 12 reps. So 1, make sure you spread your hands very well, that your hands are well spread out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and you continue it until you do like 10. So for this one, you don't need to do opposite direction because it's both halves that is being exercised. Okay, so you do it up to 10 to 12 times, and up to 3 times that 10 to 12 times, depending on how much you can go. And if you're having serious pain, you stop for the day and then start the next day. Okay, all right, so that's our second exercise, which is our resistance band pull apart. Then the third exercise we're going to be having is the overhead resistance band stretch. Okay, the overhead resistance band stretch. For this one, you stand with your feet together, not apart anymore, with your core engaged. Remember, all these exercises try to engage your core. And then you hold one end of the resistance band on each hand, like we did the last exercise, and with your arms straight. So you leave the band overhead and keep your hands about 6 inches apart. Okay, so that the band will have some tension and is not slack. Any of the exercises you're doing, make sure that the band is not slack. You must have a tension period. So you pull your arms apart, sweeping them down to each side, so they actually come to be even with your shoulders, and then you allow the band to pass behind your head. This one is behind your head. Okay, so that's how we do this. Can you see? It's behind. So I might turn my back also to show us when we are doing it. You allow the band to pass behind your head so that it comes to touch your upper back, and then you return to the starting position holding the band overhead again. So that's how we do this overhead resistant band stretch. I'm going to be showing you the sample now, and then I will turn my back so that you'll be able to see the back side of it, how it's done. Okay, all right, so I hope we see me. I don't want to move that camera again. I will check if we see me. So if I stand sideways, it's not going to show my upper arm. Wow. How do I move this camera? I've been struggling with this camera since today. If I push it up, it falls. I don't know if it's going to fall. I'm going to use something to hold it up. Home alone. Anytime I'm home alone, I have all these logistic issues. My lights don't go up. I don't know. Is this like this one is too high for it? So like what I brought to lift it up is too high for it. Don't mind me. I'm home alone. I just don't want my light to go off while I'm trying this, so I hope it stays. Oh my goodness. Okay, so showing my upper part, because for, like I said, this exercise is for your upper. It must show your upper part. All right, so this is it. This is your standing position. You get to like 6 inches back, and remember, like I said, it's behind you, is going, and then you pull it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So remember, for the standing overhead, you stand with your legs together, and then you make sure that the band is not more than 6 inches, okay? So the rest, you're pulling it to stretch the tension. And again, it's at your back that it comes. We've already done our front side, so I'll just show you 2 reps again and we continue. If it was the front one, it's like this, okay? And you bring your hand lower. You must make sure that your band doesn't slack. So for the front side and on your shoulder side. But for this one, your legs are together. Your starting position is like this, 6 inches, and then you take it behind. The band should go behind and your hands well stretched, okay? And then it comes up. So that's it. I've already done the 12 for you. All right, if you're having value, I want you to put it on the screen that you're having value. You're getting value from today's workout. You will notice that my shoulder was really having some kind of stretch and some kind of tension when I was doing that overhead resistant band exercises, okay? So the fourth exercise will be the bow and arrow. The bow and arrow, it's, you know, this is like as if you want to shoot an arrow. That's how the bow and arrow works, okay? So you stand with your feet hip apart, and then with your core engaged again. Then you hold one of the band on each hand, and you raise both hands to your chest height and extend your left arm to your left side, keeping your right hand even with your, you know, sternum. So like that, you do not let your hand cross the middle part of your hand. So whichever hand you're pulling with must not pass the middle part of your hand, okay, of your chest. So it remains there. If it's this side you're pulling, it remains there. If it's this side you're pulling, it remains there and you stretch this. I don't know if you understand. And when it's this side, it remains there and you stretch this. So that's how this is done. And then this will work out your shoulder, your triceps, and your chest. So you pull. I'm going to show you that now. And then, like I said, I'm also going to use this flexible one so that I'll be able to stretch my hand as long as I want it and as far as I want it to go. Okay, so that's our bow and our arrow. So since it's showing the upper arm, I'm still going to show you this. So I'm twisting my band on my hand. So this is it. You know, this is how they shoot arrow. So you stand with your hip apart, and then you're going to pull this. This will go like this and come back. This other hands remain straight. So can you see? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then when you want to pull on this hand, this one remains straight. This other hand remains straight, stretched out. And then you pull this. 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so that's the bow and arrow. The bow and arrow arm exercises that you can do. You can see me sweating so much already. I'm not running around the field, but my body is doing some really heavy exercises that here that you can imagine. Okay, I'm using my handkerchief to hold my camera. So the fifth exercise will be the stance resistant band row. Okay, the stance resistant band row. So for the stance resistant band row, which is our fifth exercise today, where is this one going? Okay, so you will stand with your left foot. Hello, you're welcome Zinab, welcome Hazan, welcome Taiwo, welcome Jane. You're all highly welcome. A few people are greeting, but many people are here today. Stand with your left foot ahead of your right, okay? And then, so you are in a staggered stance. So you widen your stance to make this position feel easier for you. Then you loop your resistance band under your left foot and hold on one end of the resistance band on each arm. So this is how it's going to be. I'm showing you now. So you bend your left knee slightly and then hinge forward at the hip. So your core is also engaged and your back is straight. So with your arms fully extended, you now down towards your left and then back, you know, and you lift up the tension. So you're standing in a tense position. You're standing in that tense position, and you will now pull. You will now pull your resistance band. Okay, so I'm going to show you now. It's not my hair, it has fallen. I said it. I said it though, that I hope this thing is not going to pull down one of my lights now, and it did exactly that. Oh my goodness, this light is coming on and going off now. Anyway. Home alone, and it's because I want to hold up this thing so that I can show my upper position. I'm still going to try. In this life, never you give up on anything. Just keep trying. You will get there, okay? I will make it. Jesus made it. I will make it. My camera is not going up. Jesus made it. I will make it. I put my trust in the Lord. I will make it, 'cause Jesus made it all. Please, I'm on a live broadcast. I'll call you once I'm through. Thank you. All right, so okay, this one self that I have done, no, it's supposed to show my leg. Maybe it's the Lord that allowed this thing to go down, and I was struggling here to make it go up. I'll let it go down again, and then I come and pull it up. Okay, so for this, you're going to hold the band with your two hands, okay, and then you will keep your legs apart with your left knee a little bent. So you're going to put the band in between your leg, okay? The middle of the band is in between my leg, as you can see. And then with my feet apart and you a little bent, you're going to come up, go down to your knee level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you do the same on your other leg, okay, so that you are bent again. Remember, I said 10 reps, but because of time, I'm just taking a few of that. So with this stretched out, with this bent a bit, I go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember, you go 10 to 12 and you do both on the two different arms, okay? All right. You can go back and watch the video again as you do practice what you're practicing. But you can actually also follow us, and if you have your resistance band, and do some of the exercises we're doing now. So the 6th resistance band exercise for today would be our tricep reach, okay? For the tricep reach is like an overhead, so I'm going to try to raise up this camera again. I've tried different means to raise it today. Those that are agreeing and those that are refusing. I hope this one agrees, okay? So for the tricep reach, this I'm just going to show it to you, no long grammar. Just watch and I will do 2 reps of it so that you can see the tricep reach. So for the tricep reach, it works on your triceps. It works on your tricep. And I also show you another way you can do this exercise, the tricep reach, if you actually don't have another form of it. If you don't have your resistance band, I'm going to use my bottle. Say, Peter, I don't have an empty bottle here now. But for your tricep reach, you just watch me. Just watch behind and you will see. So for the tricep reach, fold your band again on your hand, or use both hands to hold it. So the first hand is going to come over on your, can you see? So it's in the middle of your back, near your spine area. You hold it and you're going to try to come down and then you go up. So see me now. So you go up and then you come down. So the left hand holds one end of the band in the middle like this, and the right hand also holds one end of the band, and then you take it up and come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you also try it on the other hand. You're not doing only one arm. You put this other arm at the middle again, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you do it like 5 times each rep from either the right hand or the left hand. So I was saying I was going to show us another means. That's what I do early in the morning. It's usually my last exercise. Trying to work on my triceps. If I'm not doing my band exercise, resistant band tricep exercise, I use a bottle of water, okay? And I give myself that as a bonus and as carrot for finishing my arm exercises. So, and then by then I've finished my water. I usually come out with 1.5 liter. By the time I've taken my 1 hour praise walk and I take my 1 hour prayer walk, at the end of it, I do those exercises with my arm, okay? All right, so when I'm ending it, what I do is with the bottle, I try to give and take. I call it the give and take. Watch. So you make sure each hand is coming to the middle. So it's the right hand gives the left hand, and then the left hand gives the right hand. Right hand gives the left hand, and left hand gives the right hand. And make sure it's always giving and taking from the middle, okay? So as you're doing it, try to lift your hand. As your left hand is giving your right hand, it raises up and then it gives it. And as your right hand is giving your left, it raises up and then it gives it, okay? And this one raises up first and then it comes down to give it. So like that, you achieve that exercises again, your tricep exercises again. Very good. So for those of you who would like to get to me personally, I'm putting my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642. +234 703 515 1642. In case you need to get to me for any counseling, any health help, or other helps that you might have, wellness and rejuvenation help that you might have, or you want to get some of our products at a very good discount rate, you can actually also chat me on the WhatsApp number that I have put on the screen and I have pinned it. So the last exercise will be our single arm front raise. Remember, the first one we did was double your both hands. This one now is your single hand front raise exercise that I'm going to show you now. For the single hand front raise exercise, you will stand with your feet wide apart and also like the loop under one leg, okay? You take it under one leg and then you will use one arm to raise it. Instead of using, the other one we use 2 arms. This one you use one arm to raise it and raise it up to your shoulder level. And again, for this, if you're holding the band with your left hand, you also put in the loop on your left leg. And if you're holding with your right hand, you're putting the loop on your right leg. So let's go. So I'm going to also remove the hold and let the camera come down a bit. All right, so with this now, this is my band. I twist my band in my hand and I'm going to use one leg to hold it, okay? So if I'm using the one leg to hold it, I'm putting my hand beside me and I'm putting my leg down and I'm raising my hand to you're raising your hand to a level position. So 1, 2. So when you're raising it, it will make like a triangle. The band and your body standing straight will make like a triangle. And remember to tuck in, okay? Tuck in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I'm going to do it on my left arm, if I hold the band with my left arm, my hand is in one position, and then I raise it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And remember, you don't have to be as fast as I am. I'm trying to buy out time here. You can take it easy. 10 repetitions, like 3-4 times for the 10 repetitions that you're doing it. Wow. So if you got value, help me put it there that you got value. Help me put it there that you got value. Can you put it on the screen or thumbs up? There are many people here. If you're just joining us, you can go and watch the replay. I tell you, if you do these exercises, 10 reps, 10 repetitions, 12 repetitions, and three times the 10, and you do it every day for 3 months, you will find you don't even need up to 3 months. I tell you, when I came back from Canada and US, I noticed a lump here on my hand, and that's how it starts. That's how the Christian mothers start. It will just start with a little fat deposit. Before you know it, from that one, another one will go on top of the one that has deposited first, and then it will start going round. By the time it starts going round, once you do your hand like this, you will see a lump. Some people, they've had several deposits here, and you will see it flabby and looking very ugly. They want to wear their clothes, they can't wear clothes, things like that. So if you are having Christian mother's arm or arm deposit, fat deposit on your arms, especially your upper arm, try and do these exercises, okay? Do these exercises for 1 month to 3 months, and I tell you, that's how I was just looking. It was just melting every day, because when the arm is being exercised, it burns the fats in that area and it keeps you fit. And it's not just that, because your whole body is also carrying that weight. And again, another thing that helps me that I do is that as I'm doing it, I'm walking up and down. All the arms exercises I did today, I was walking as I was doing them. So I was lifting my body, and then I was also doing those hand exercises. And that's how it helps to make sure you are healthy. And exercise, of course, helps with your skin, with rejuvenation, with your skin glowing, with you burning more calories, with you being healthier. These are all the benefits you get when you exercise. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you all. Okay, so on Monday, we are also going to look at menopause. How is menopause? How does it affect fasting? And what can you do to make sure that your menopausal stage allows you to do enough fasting that you're supposed to do? I know that a lot of churches are fasting now. Some are doing 6 to 6, some are doing water only, some are doing whatever, but most of them falls into, when we are talking about health, into the categories of intermittent fasting, okay? We know that's how the health people will look at it, but we look at it as spiritual fast, as Christian, as Muslims, but it all falls into intermittent fasting. So how does menopause affect fasting? How does menopause go with fasting? How can you fast during menopause and enjoy the best of it? Join me on Monday as I come your way, bringing this to you. Thank you all for joining me, and remember to chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. Thank you all for those who greeted. I greet you back. If you're watching replay, you can put #replay and you also greet. Thank you. God bless you so much. I love you all. Bye.